Hi, everyone. Welcome you to join our online admission webinar today. I'm the admission officer from Jiu University. Today, it's really an honor to invite our Professor Su Jing and Power Engineering to join us this afternoon and give us an introduction of the school. So before we start, just a quick reminder here. So if any of you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask in the chat room and we will answer it after this introduction. Now, let's welcome Professor Su. Professor Su, please.
Yes. Thank you. Okay. I will talk about my okay. Can you see my share?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Now I first introduce my our discipline. You are welcome to apply our school. We are the school of energy and power engineering, and the majority is new energy science and engineering. And I will talk about briefly talk about this major, and you can, if you have any question, you can ask me. And after this, I will also talk about the sticky laboratory, because this major we build this major in this lab, from this lab, and we can also doing some research on new energy. So when you are studying in our school, you can have a chance to do some research on this. Okay. Before I start, I will talk about the new energy. Here's the global primary energy consumption for the whole world. Okay. So you can see currently the energy consumption is most of the energy we use is still fossil fuels, which are coal, oil, and natural gas. But renewable energy is growing very fast, which now is take about 15%. And this figure, we can see the growth of the renewable energy. Now the hydropower is take the largest part of the new energy, and followed by the wind energy, solar energy, and other renewables. So, okay. So but still is growing very fast. So the renewable energy is the future's energy, and here's some renewable energy development in different countries. Sweden now is almost half of their energy comes from the renewable energy, which is extraordinary. And now in China, there are 15%, which is about the average of the world's renewable energy consumption. So in the future, the energy system will go with this chapter. In the future, the electricity and the hydrogen energy will be the two central part of the energy system. Different kind of energy, such as solar energy, wind energy, and other biomass energy will be converted to electricity. But electricity is not easy to store. So we need another way to store the energy, which can be the hydrogen energy. So the hydrogen energy was used to store and the distribution of the energy we convert. So so we will make different energy from the renewable energy, some nuclear energy, and our fossil fuel, some of our fossil fuel energy. Of course, it will be in a clean way. Then we'll convert them to electricity. Some of them will convert to hydrogen. Then we can use them as chemicals in transportation, in industry, or as fuel for the transportation. And some store as storage. When we need electricity, we can convert to electricity again. So this is the future energy system. Then for our module, we are a new module to support the transformation of energy system from the traditional energy system to the new energy system. At the transition energy system, which are low efficient and high pollution, which use coal, gas power generation, and some of them used for steel and building materials, and chemical industry, and fuel engines. Now it will convert to the new energy, which will be clean, low carbon, efficient, and safety. So our module is used to support, to give the new energy system, give the new ideas to for talent for the future, to support the development of the new energy system. And our discipline is based on the best discipline, which is power engineering and energy engineering, thermal physics, which is the first class national discipline, which A+ is the best one in China. And this module is established in 2006. We built a new energy module in a module which is energy and power engineering. This module, we built a new energy module. Then after 5 years, we established the total new module, which is new energy science and engineering. And 1 year later, we the first undergraduate students was officially recruited. Then in 2020, this module was selected as a national first-class undergraduate module construction site, and which is ranking first in China in several ranking lists. So this is the best new energy module in China. The mode of training of our module, we have a very strong teaching group, which we have in which we have academician and many outstanding youth foundation. Some teachers we get this foundation, and Southern Talent, which is a foreign teacher, and excellent talents of Ministry of Education. We have 7 of them, and 6 national youth talent, young talents. We have a very good international cooperation with US, Australia, UK, and Germany, with many universities from these countries, which we provide a lot of scientific talks, international conference, and international class for the students to have their international chance to communicate with very famous experts from different universities. And we have very good graduates from our major, we have more than 160 doctor get their degrees and more than 200 masters. Then undergraduate students, we have more than 320. From them, there are a lot of they have made good great achievements, such as 2 of them get the Outstanding Youth Foundation, and 6 of them get the National Young Talents, and so on. And for this teaching, we also get a prize, which is teaching prize, Shanxi Province Teaching Achievement Grand Prize. So for this module, what you can learn, what you will learn from this, we will have these course systems, similar to other modules. We also have the course for general education. We have 36 credit, and the platform courses we have basic courses for primary discipline such as physics, maths, and chemistry. This kind of courses we have 39.5 credits, and platform course for primary discipline we have 43.5 credits, and some course for this module, which is specialized as course for our module. We have required courses for the module and some elective courses for this module. Its total have 17 credits, and some practical training we have 20 of credits for this these courses, and 8 actual curricular practice. We have 8, and the total practice we have 160 plus 8. So this is the course system. Then is the detail of the course we have here. You can have a general just have experience of this. There's some special political education, maybe from the from you don't need this. This is only for Chinese students, maybe, and some English courses you can select, and some derived English. We can, some of them you can choose, and some basic courses for the module, such as advanced mathematics, and this different kind of mathematics courses, and some physics courses, and different kind, also computer courses, kind of this. Then we have platform course, which is for this module, which is engineering mechanics, physical chemistry, elements of materials engineering, and engineering drawing, and solid physics and semiconductor physics, kind of this, and also some thermal engineering courses, such as heat transfer, fluid mechanics, and so on. We also have core courses for this module. We have 5 of them, which the first one is essential biology, and the biomass course technology, and the principle and system of new energy thermal utilization and thermal power generation, hydrogen energy, and the new energy power systems, and the principle of photoelectric and photochemical conversion and applied electrochemistry, principle and technology of fluid mechanical energy conversion. This course is for the renewable energy conversion and utilization. And we have some specialized course for the module these three courses, you can select 2 of them, and based on your interest. And we have some concentrated practice with different kind of practice. These are the practice training course. You can have practice in the workshop, which is the basic knowledge of machining and engineering, and specialized practice with the knowledge of industrial manufacture process. And in the 5th and the 6th semester, you have a project design, which is give you a independent thinking and innovation, teamwork and hands-on abilities. Right? In the 6th semester, you also have a specialty practice, which is the development, design, manufacture, operation, and management process of the related equipment and system in enterprises. Of course, it's about the new energy system. And the 6th semester, we also have course design, is making you to apply your academic knowledge in the solving the relevant engineering problems. And the final project is the last semester. You have you use your knowledge to solve the to training to verify your basic skills and the methodology in scientific research or engineering design. So this is a practical training course. And we also have teaching labs for you to use during your course study. We have 5 labs. One is a material synthesis lab, and the solar energy lab, and the wind energy lab, a biomass energy lab, and the hydrogen energy lab. These 5 labs cover all kinds of renewable energy, and you can have a very full understanding of the new energy systems. And this lab is systematically and professional domestic first-class teaching laboratory in the field of new energy science and technology. This is some picture of the labs here. And we have a specialty practice. We have 2 of them. The first is special practice 1. This practice will take 1 week, and it will be over after the 4th semester. The students use this practice to get the particular knowledge of the industrial manufacturing process, and lay the foundation for the study of the major course. And the specialty practice 2 is after the completion of the 6th semester, and the students from this practice, students will take the field trips or practice training for 6 to 8 weeks at the relative industrials and or research institute, so they can understand the research and the development, design, manufacture, operation, and the management process of relative equipment and system in enterprises. So we have many cooperation with many famous enterprises in China, and you can have this practice in their companies. We also have a very good research base for you. We have different institutes, such as the State Key Laboratory, a multi-phase flow impulse engineering. This is the most famous State Key Laboratory in China on the renewable energy. And we have an international research center for renewable energy. We have a Shanxi renewable energy research center. And we also have very good facilities for you to do research here. Okay, and in the next talk, I will give you more detail about the facility and the institute information. For the competition awards, the students from the undergraduate students of our major have get more than 20 international awards and 61 national awards and 30 provincial and ministerial awards. Here's some of the certifications. And students, the undergraduate students also have published a lot of papers, which is some of them published in Nature Energy journal and other high-level journals. They also have more than 22 invention patents applied, and most of them are authorized, and some is waiting for authorized. We have very good international cooperations from the Canadian Center, like Light Source, and UCL with University of College London, and University Cologne, Germany, and Uppsala University from Sweden, and like Griffith University from Australia, and also from Australia is Queensland University, and UC University of California, such as Santa Cruz, Berkeley, and San Diego, also from Georgia Tech, and Lawrence Berkeley National Lab from USA. We have a cooperation with them, and we have done many research and send students to their institutes. We also have international courses, which we invite famous professors from all over the world to give lectures and courses in our major. You can see some of these courses they give different talks. And we have also have students go out for exchange or study abroad. We have many of them go abroad for study. And this is the rank is in Chinese, but here it shows that our major is always ranked first in China. So it's the best one in China. If you are interested in new energy, so you absolutely should come to Xi'an University because it is the best one. And thank you very much. This is the talk about the major. Then I have another PPT. I will talk about I'll talk about the other one. Okay. If you come to our school and you have the chance to get into the Sticky laboratory to study and do research in the lab. So I'll talk about the lab here. This lab is the I just mentioned this lab is the most famous, the most famous lab in energy in China, on energy in China. It was this lab is established in 1990, and we have excellent evaluation for 4 times successfully. Because actually, it's every time we get evaluation is always excellent. So it is the best one here in China. Our lab is working on the multi-phase flow. The multi-phase flow is like a process during the energy conversion and the energy utilization. So it's all about the energy and also the transition of fossil fuel energy usage and to new energy, like the renewable energy. So also there are a lot of reaction, kind of chemical reaction or physical transform, which there's a multi-phase flow inside this conversion. So our lab is focused on multi-phase flow, which is kind of energy like technology. So we focus on solving the scientific and technical problems on multi-phase flow in energy and power engineering. So it's like we use different kind of technology to support the new energy to get a safe, efficient, clean, and low carbon energy. So this lab focuses on 4 different aspects of the energy system. The first one is the traditional energy consumption. This is the power plant, which normally the polyphase flow thermophysics. And this one is a new technology which is a clean way to use fossil fuels, which is multi-phase flow thermochemistry, which convert the coals to hydrogen in a clean way. And we have the new energy is the theory and technology of multi-phase flow for photochemical and renewable energy low-cost, large-scale conversion. So this is the new new energy for the future. Also, if you come to our module, you will do the research on this one, and some other different kind of technology for the energy use in different areas. In the lab, we have 53 professors, which take about 82% from the permanent staff, and we have for this staff, we have like very good achievements in scientific research, like international highly cited scholars, and some of them are like editors for different journals, which means these professors are very active in academic organizations, and many of them are like highly cited scientists from different groups, like different database. They also become the highly cited scientists. And the director in our lab is Professor Lei Jingguo, which is a Chinese academician, and is also a academician for the Third World Academicians of Science, which is also known as World Academician, Academy of Sciences. And in the lab, we have a lot of good facilities. I just mentioned we have the equipment and instruments which was more than 700 million yuan, and some of them are very large equipment, which is the best one all over the world. And some of them are the only one and the first one in the world. Then we have a lot of research fund for our research. Like currently, each year we have more than 280 million. So it's like 280 million. It's a lot. This one has doubled in recent years from to 2019. It's a double, and it keep very high for our research grant. Then we have two big projects. This project is the NSFC Basic Science Center project, which is 200 million for one single project. This project is to get a high efficient renewable energy conversion from the solar energy or from the traditional fuel like a coal technology to convert to hydrogen, or from the solar energy to convert to hydrogen, which will be 30%. The goal of this project to get a 30% conversion. So it's very high efficient technology. And another one is the traditional use of the power engineering, which is the nuclear power utilization. This project is 360.5 million RMB yuan. So we also get a very good scientific research achievements. We got 3 national natural science award, and the other two is National Technological Invention Awards and the National Science and Technology Progress Award, which is not easy here in China. Every year there's only 30 of them. We also got a lot of different kind of prize from the country. And the scientific paper published, now every year we publish almost 1,000 papers, essay papers here. And the citation every year is more than 20,000 every year. And we publish a lot of papers, textbooks, and some patents. Some of the patents have commercialized. The price of the technology transfer is like 150 million yuan, kind of this, and the other one is 125 million yuan to technology transfer, the price for this. And this lab is we have 5 departments for this lab working on different fields. Okay, and the first department is working on like I just thermal power generation here, which have a very long history, and have done very important project in China. And we have very good facilities. The other one is the Multiphase and large thermal power system research department, which done very nice, very good technology for the fossil fuel usage, which is clean and efficient. And the reactor engineering and the multi-phase flow and safety research department is working on thermal energy, thermal power plant and nuclear nuclear power plant. And the Department for Petroleum Engineering and Multiphase Flow Research here to get oil from the ocean. There's a lot of multiphase flow on this technology. So we have a department working on this. And the Department for Renewable and Alternative Energy Research is working on solar energy and some new energy technologies. And the other one is spatial environment and polyphase flow and new technology. For this, we developed a lot of new equipment and facilities. We also have very good international cooperation. We should also get many funds from the country to support our international cooperation. And we have access to many good equipment, kind of light source and the neutron center. We have very good cooperation, so we can use those facilities very easily. You can do scientific research very easily here. And okay, this is all about the lab information, and thank you. Okay.
Okay, thank you, Professor Su, for your detailed and brilliant presentations. And now I will share my screen to introduce the application procedures. Wait a second. Okay, so now in this part, I will further give students the detailed introductions of our scholarships and also the application procedures of applying XJTU. So as you might know that our university offers quite a comprehensive education systems, and correspondingly, we have a comprehensive scholarship option as well. So this covers from bachelor, master to PhD program. So if you wish to apply for our bachelor program, you can apply for our international freshman scholarships. Our financial aids will provide scholarships which can deduct the tuition fees with different percentage. And also there are monthly living allowance. So for first prize, you will get exempt from all tuition fee of your first prize exempt from 50%, and the third prize exempt from 30%. So when it comes to the level of master's and PhD program, we have this 4 major scholarship programs you can apply on the screen. So the first and the most well-known one is our Chinese government scholarships, both type A and type B. So these scholarships including free tuition fee, free accommodation, comprehensive medical insurance, and also monthly living allowance. So for the stipend, master students, you will get 3,000 RMB per month. For PhD students, you will get 3,500 RMB per month. So I believe that this can cover almost every aspect of your life in Xi'an University. And the next one is our Xi'an University Ziyuan scholarships, including free tuition and also monthly allowance. So if you get first prize, you will get 4,500 RMB per person for doctoral students and 3,500 for master students. If you get second prize, you will get 3,000 RMB for doctoral students and 2,500 per month for master students. If you get third prize, you will get 1,700 per month for both doctor and master students. And the next one is Xi'an City Government Belt and Road Scholarships. So this scholarship is jointly funded by our Xi'an municipal government and our university. So the city government will provide scholarships while our university will cover some of the tuition fee. So this scholarships offers tuition discounts and also living expenses for 10 months a year. Bachelor students, you will get 15,000 per year. And for master students, you will get 20,000 per year. For doctoral students, you will get 25,000 per year. And last one is quite special. It is our international Chinese language teacher scholarships, which can only for Chinese language study students to apply. This includes tuition fee, free accommodation, comprehensive medical insurance, and monthly living allowance. So this scholarships covers the first year of degree educations, and the following academic year should be comprehensively evaluated according to your academic performance in our university. Okay, now let's move on to the next part that I will briefly walk you through the requirements, the application document, university application. So if you want to apply for bachelor programs, you can take a look on this slide. These are the requirements of our bachelor programs. So for our applicants, you need to meet the following conditions. You should be under 25 years old with a valid foreign ordinary passport. And also you should provide your high school diploma and certificate of HSK4 if you are applying for Chinese TOEFL program. Because most of our undergraduate programs are taught in Chinese. However, if you are native speakers, you can also be exempt from our corresponding language proficiency certificate after being recognized by our university. So after you pass our initial review, we may take the interview of the applicants. So for this year, the application deadline of our bachelor program will be on June 30. So now you are able to start your application on our application system. On this page is the requirements for our postgraduate applicants. The first one is the applicants will need a valid ordinary passport as well. And for the master applicants, you need to be under 35 years old with your bachelor degree. For doctoral programs, you need to have a master's degree and under 40 years old. For potential doctoral applicants, so some schools will require acceptance letters, for example, like recommendation letters from potential supervisors. So you just need to bear in mind that you need to check the list online and also the information and contact information of your professors to get the contact of them. And also for your study plan, there are formats that you need to follow. So you can download it on our website as well. And this year, our application for postgraduate program has started as well. So you can apply now. As our university also offers a foundation program. So if you would like to apply, you can also take a screenshot here. So you need to be under 24 years old with valid ordinary passport with your high school or senior secondary diploma. And for foundation programs, the language proficiency requirements are on the screen as well. So if you want to apply for 36 weeks programs, you don't need to upload any Chinese language proficiency. For 18 weeks, you should have the level of HSK2 to 3. And for 11 weeks, you should be HSK4 or above. And our university also provides a 1+4 foundation program. So after you finish your course in foundation program, which is 70%, you can study in our bachelor program directly. And for the application documents you will need, we have listed it on this slide. So I would suggest that everyone, if you want to apply for our university, you can now take a screenshot here because this is quite an important part during your application procedures. So you will need your original highest diploma and its notarized copies. For prospective diploma winners, you must also submit the official certificate from your current university as well. Also, you will need the original transcripts in that latest study period. For example, if you are applying for our PhD program, you should submit your transcripts of your master's degree. And the next is your certificate of your language proficiency. So applicants whose mother tongue is Chinese or English are free from above certificate after getting approved from our university. Also, you will need your photocopy of valid ordinary passport and completed original physical examination records for foreigners and blood test reports. So don't forget to submit your blood test report, because many of our applicants only remember to submit the physical examination records, but they forgot to provide us with their blood test report. And some of the documents I've just mentioned have the required format, so you need to download them on our website, okay? Don't forget to check it on our website for the required formats. And during your application, other documents may also be required, so we might contact you during your review process, so you need to double check on the system, and also don't forget to check your email. And applicants should also bear in mind that all the documents need to be scanned and uploaded on our system. So you do not need to provide hard copies. And also incomplete applications will be rejected as well, and notarized Chinese English versions are required. Okay, so after you prepare all the application documents that I've just mentioned, then it's easy now. You can log into our online application system. As you can see, the link on the screen. First, you should register for your application ID and fill in your personal information, and also upload all the electronic versions of the documents, the application documents, okay? So after you pass the initial review, we will contact you via our online application systems or your email to remind you to pay the application fee. And for the application fee, if you are applying self-funded program, the application fee will be 500 RMB. If you are applying for scholarship programs, the application fee will be 800 RMB, and then you can just wait for the follow-up email and interview notice. Okay, so if you still feel a little bit confused about the application procedures and the information is not clear, maybe it's not clear enough for you, you can also check the latest information on our website. So we have recently uploaded online application guides and procedures, Q&A sections to help our international students to follow. As you can see from this slide, our website has included helpful information for you to find what you need directly. So you will find our XJTU 2023 brochure on our website as well. Okay, so this brings me to the end of my brief introductions. Again, we welcome you to join Xi'an University. And on this slide, this is our contact information. And I have also shared it on the chat room as well. So now you can scan the QR code on the screen to join our WeChat admission office Q&A group. And our admission officer will, in the chat room, we will answer your questions. And don't forget to follow us on our social media, Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. We upload a lot of posts related to the information of our application and also campus tour and student experience at Xi'an University. Okay, again, thanks for your participation, and we sincerely welcome you to join Xi'an University, and especially the school, okay? And so now we will answer the questions in the QA room. Okay, so let me take a look. How to apply for PhD, masters, and the eligibility I have just introduced during my introduction. And yes, we do provide scholarships, and I've just mentioned that we got 4 types of scholarships you can apply. Yeah, so about how to get scholarships you can apply on our application system. And before that, you can first take a look on the scholarship options that you have and choose one to apply, okay? Yes, we provide fully funded scholarships. And yes, there are stipends, as I've just introduced, our scholarship stipends, okay? And I have also shared the link of our online application system. Looking for admissions at PhD in media studies, journalism, or communication. So there will be a webinar next week for School of Journalism and Media. So you can also join our webinar next week, and maybe you can ask more questions. Is IELTS necessary for PhD programs? So if you are applying for English TOEFL programs, then you will need to provide your English language proficiency, for example, IELTS or TOEFL, okay? I'm currently studying a Chinese university. Do I need to notarize the documents? Yes, you will still need to notarize your documents. And yes, we do offer scholarship for PhD. It's acceptance letter must for the application. So if you're applying for CSC, I will say that it's better for you to get acceptance letters, okay? But for different schools, some of them will ask for acceptance letters. So you need to check the program list on our website to make sure that the school that you are applying for, they don't require acceptance letters. Yes, so this is the thing for recommendation letters and you do need recommendation letters. And acceptance letters, you will need to check the program list on our website, school website. So you will find the requirements, and also each schools will mention that whether they need the acceptance letters for applicants to apply for their school, okay? Can we have to pay application fees after submit application? So no, you don't need to pay the application fee after you submit your application. When you will need to pay the application fee is the time that we contact you that you have successfully passed our initial review. Then you will need to pay the application fee, because the next round of the academic review will be interview. How many seats are in XJTU for mechanical engineering? So I would say that you can apply for CSC and also for our university School of Mechanical Engineering. Yeah, so you need to pay after the initial review before your interview. Information and communication engineering for PhD. So I'll share the screen again. So I would suggest that all of you, if you want to apply for our university and our programs, please join our QA group, because we will share a lot of useful information and can also ask for any help in the group, and we can send you the program list as well, and also the brochure, okay? Okay, so yes, so if you have master's in sociology and you want admission in related subject, you can join our QA group, and I can share the brochure with you, and you can see what kind of program that you are more interested to apply for. Yeah, so for the age limitation is here. So if you are applying for bachelor degree, you should be under 35 years old. If you are applying for master's degree, you should be under 40 years old, okay? In field of electrical or control, but I still feel confused what majors that's suitable for my study plan. So I'll suggest that you check the program list, and also because there are details information of the professors. So you will know that these professors have different major studies, and you can take a look and take a look on the list and to see which one is more similar to the field that you are interested in to apply, okay? Do we need acceptance letters from professors for master's program? So you will need acceptance letters from professor for PhD programs. And for acceptance letters for master's program, I will say that if you are applying for CSE, I would suggest that you get one. But if you are not applying for CSE and you feel that you don't want to contact or it's hard to contact professors in the schools, then it's not necessary. Is 1 year master program available? No. So our master's program study duration will be 2 to 3 years. We are direct apply on university offer CSE scholarships. So you need type B or type A, you will need to first submit your application form on CSE system. And also you will need to register on our online application system, okay? So you need to submit both portal your application. But most of the professors don't give any response how to get acceptance letter. So for our deadline of the application for CSE is February 28, and for our university scholarships is April 15. So you still have time to contact the potential professors. So I would suggest that you contact them maybe a few more times and try to get them to reply. And because you don't need to worry, you still have time to work on the acceptance letters part, okay? So I want to know if you're 6 months or 1 year for preparing English language. Recommendation letters for 2017. I'll suggest that you fresh this recommendation letters. So for acceptance letters and the difference between it with recommendation letters. So for acceptance letters, if you are applying for PhD programs, some of the schools will need you to contact a professor and then get the acceptance letters because you will need him to be your tutor, right? So if you got the acceptance letters from the potential professor, we can make sure that you already find your tutor. After you enter our university, there's someone that can instruct you during your academic year, okay? And for recommendation letters, you can get it from your current university or your past university or our university. IELTS is necessary for master studies. So if you are applying for English TOEFL programs, IELTS and TOEFL are necessary. But if you are not applying for English TOEFL programs, then you just need to provide us with your HSK or any Chinese language proficiency. You have 16 years education. Can I get admission for PhD program? So if you are eligible for so here are the requirements. The size are the requirements for postgraduate program. So if you are eligible, then you can. Yes, your English proficiency letter is acceptable. If it's from your current bachelor university, they can state it that you have been told in English, then we accept that. You don't need to apply with IELTS or TOEFL, okay? Any preference for people with job experience? I would say that it would be nice if you got job experience, so you can write it and provide us with the experience, and also maybe you can share some of it in your study plan as well. Can we email professors now, or they are in winter vacations? Yes, but some of them, because now it's currently during winter vacations, but I think some of them still will check their email. So you can try and email them first and wait for their reply. Please be patient, okay? Will classes be online or offline? You want to get admission in PhD. So right now, our class will be both online and offline. Now our border has opened, so now you can feel free to enter in China. So we will provide you all the visa application documents and also the acceptance letters. However, some of you might not be able to get your visa on time or the tickets, flight tickets. So if in that kind of situation, you might need to first take your class online, and it's okay. But after you get your visa done and also you successfully buy your air flight tickets, then you can study offline. So you don't need to worry. So I got recommendation letter last year in May, June. Is it fine to use them? Is it from our university or your current university? Should I apply for master? My age is over 35, but less than 40 years old. No, so because if you want to apply for master programs, you need to be under 35 years old, okay? CV upload in your mail or documents. So all your documents or your CV should be submitted on our online application system, okay? You don't need to send it to me or to our classes online. Will it be possible if I success to get admission in master's PhD? So if you want to attend classes online, I'll say that email professor. You need to find professor's contact on our school website, and you will see the professor email provided on the page, and you can contact them via email. Yes, it will be fine to use it for your recommendation letters. What happens if I pay fees in your university and my visa will reject it? How will I take classes? Do you mean you pay the tuition fee, but unfortunately your visa doesn't work? In this case, you can choose whether you want to withdraw, like we can return your fee. But I don't think that this situation will happen because we will provide you all the visa documents you need. So if you wait patiently, I think eventually you will get your visa. Okay, thank you. How should we come to study? So you can first apply on our application systems, okay? And then you will, if you pass our initial review and also academic review and pay your fee on time, you can get the chance to study in our university. Can you share the Zoom link of School of Electrical Engineering? So I will suggest that you join our QA group and I'll share the links, okay? You can contact us through the WeChat group and we will share the information you need. How much is the application fee? So for self-funded program, it's 500 RMB per person. And for scholarship program, it's 800 RMB per person, okay? Yes, so the WeChat QR code is on the slide now. Yes, we do provide fully funded scholarships. So you can apply through our online application system, and also you can check the brochure on our website and get more information about our scholarships options, okay? What level of HSK is needed for master? So if you are applying for Chinese TOEFL program of master studies, then the requirements will be HSK 4. But if you are applying for English TOEFL programs, you will not need any Chinese language proficiency. Yeah, so for students who want to apply for our university, you can join our WeChat group, and also you can follow our Instagram, YouTube, and Facebook. Follow our social media platform, because we will also update a lot of helpful information. And this is all for today's introductions. And thanks again for Professor Su for your brilliant and detailed introductions. And so this is all for today's introduction. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.